This is part 2 of the discussion on the practice set for service business. And what I'm going to do now is to continue the process. I'll start with adjusting entries, which I will post and make a trial balance to, and then using the adjusted trial balance, which I will use as a basis for the financial statements. And then I will be preparing the closing entries, which I will also post and make a trial balance to in preparation for another year of operations. So I'll start with adjusting entries. So I have the year-end information here, and what I'm going to do is just adjust, assuming calendar year. Again, I will not explain, I will just show you the process. I will be using red for the adjusting entries. And then we will post this in our T accounts. I will write AE for adjusting entry, and since we are using page 2 of our journal already, I will write G2 and it's 2000. After posting the amounts, we will now get the updated balance of some of our account titles. So I will just write ABAL, meaning adjusted balance. And then after updating some of our balances, we will now prepare our adjusted trial balance. So I have a space here. Write your company name, ABC Company, and then the statement that you are preparing. Of course, this is the adjusted trial balance. And then write the date. And then same with the previous video, you will just get the balances of your account titles. And after preparing the adjusted trial balance, you will use this as a basis in the preparation of your financial statements. And I will start with the income statement. So this is our income statement. Now we will do the statement of equity. So I will just be keeping the amount of net income because I will be using that later. And this is our statement of equity. Now we will do the balance sheet. I will just keep the amount of equity here for use later. So for liabilities, since you only have two account titles, which are both current, you just get the total and make it as your total liabilities. And then write your total equity from earlier. this is your balance sheet. By the way, another name for income statement is statement of comprehensive income, and another name for balance sheet is statement of financial position. And that's the step for the financial statements. We can actually do the statement for cash flows here, but maybe I will just do it if requested because I only focus on the basic statements. So after the statements, you will now, let's go to the steps, prepare closing entries. And for closing, I will not be setting up an account title for income summary. What I will do is just remove everything and plug the difference to the capital account. So after completing the closing entries, I will post and then prepare a trial balance. So now, we will be preparing our closing entries. We look at our nominal accounts first. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we will be closing these 6 account titles. So let's eliminate the balance of these account titles in our closing entries, which we will place here. And I will write the date again. So you can see December 31. We'll close the account titles now. And then I'll write the amount. So after closing the account titles, let's see, we have a higher amount in our debit. So you will be crediting capital for the difference. And the difference is 55,000. Now let's post. I will just write CE for closing entries. And still page 2. And then since we have a credit in our capital, you credit that one, 55,000. And then we get the post-closing balance. I'll just write PC-BAL. So we were able to make zero all of our nominal accounts. And after that, you may want to write in the PR column of your general journal. So let's place the numbers. And that's it. We completed the referencing. Now we can prepare our post-closing trial balance. So I have a space here, starting with the heading. Now let's get our account titles. this is our post-closing trial balance. So we covered everything, right? So first, we journalize, we post, we make a trial balance, and then we prepared our adjusting entries to get to our adjusted trial balance, which was used as a basis for our financial statements. And then we close all our nominal accounts in preparation for another year of operations. For worksheet and reversing entries, they are optional. I may discuss them in a separate video. And then for business documents, because of the conflict between practice and theory, this is kind of difficult to discuss. But I already have a video for business documents. Hopefully you get the process. Very simple, no? I did not really go into detail in most of what I did here, but process-wise, it's complete. And that's it.